questions. Is it your first time here on TNT, or it is the first time with me?
It's my first time with you. I'm here in TNT since I think September. I don't remember, but I think
It's been a
September.
long time.
Sorry?
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
That's good.
But
And how did you?
I need to
sorry.
practice more. I need to practice more. I'm just doing one class a week, but I'm trying to improve this week. I will try to participate every day in one class at least one class.
That's really good.
One immersion, not class. It's an immersion.
Yeah. But are you going to the class too, or just the immersions?
Just immersions.
That's good. Yeah. Actually, I would say that I have never went to a class, but it's not so often. And I am just like you. I'm just coming in one meeting for a week. That is mine. I should change that. Okay. Could you present yourself just quickly to I know a little bit about you?
Yes. My name is Bruno. I am 32 years old. I live in the city of Vitória, Espírito Santo. It's too hot today.
Yeah.
It's hard to support this. I'm a software developer. I'm looking for a new job, actually. I'm here to improve my English because my area is very important. I live with my parents here. I have a dog. His name is Perigo. It's better to say in Portuguese because it's more funny. And I think that's it.
It's really good. It's a pleasure to meet you, Bruno. And Endel, how long no see you, man? It's really good to have you here on my meeting.
You, Master. How are you?
I'm good.
It's an honor to be here.
Yeah, the honor is mine. Yeah, I don't know if Bruno knows you yet.
Yeah, we participate
on Sunday.
Yeah,
I think,
with Johnny.
Yeah. So, hello everyone. My name is Endo Miller. I'm geologist. I'm from Goiânia, and nowadays I'm living in Mato Grosso. I'm professor here, and that's it. I've been here since the beginning of the pandemic. I've been learning a lot. I really like this place. That's it. I have a lot of friends here.
Oh my gosh, how long have I talked to you that I didn't know that you are
teaching maybe
now?
Half of a year. I think more than.
Yeah, at least this.
Yeah.
Or more. That's pretty good. Are you still doing your doctor, or did you finish?
I finished. Wow.
Congrats, man.
That kind of thing. My God.
Okay. And the postdoc, when it's gonna start? Just kidding.
No, please.
You have to talk a little bit. But okay, thanks, Linda. And so, my name is Wellington, but I prefer to be called Well. I'm a civil engineering, but I work as a planning analyst in the financial area, specifically on supply chain and logistics in a fintech. So it's really specific. I have been living in Rio since June last year, so it will be a year really soon. I have been here on TNT for about 2 years, almost 3, and I have been a host for 2.5 years. And I just love being here. I have missing being more meetings than mine, but I guess it's really good to be here at least once a week to practice and to meet new people and to see my friends again. What else? I was born in Salvador, actually. I just love my city. And I wish I would never lost my accent, and change to a real accent. I really don't like it. I say this to people from here. I don't have a problem on say that. And I guess this is all about me. Yeah, and I'm really talkative. Today's topic is gonna be about personality. This way, I guess we can meet each other better. It's a really good way. Probably I won't follow all those questions because we just have 3 people here. So I guess the conversation goes more naturally when we have less people. Okay, but first of all, we already present ourselves, but I guess we do not describe our personality. It's not so usual to do that when we present ourselves to the others. And I really wish you guys would do that. I can start at first. I would say that I'm really realistic person and talkative. I like to think a lot about the possibilities, but I am really data driven, I would say, and a little bit stubborn. So to someone convince me, they need to give me some really good oh my gosh, arguments. So I won't be convinced and I will do the things on my way. I think I should be more flexible about that, but it's still working until now. So that's it. And I really love to dance for her. I guess this is part of my personality. And I'm the kind of person that all my friends call to go to a place and I just accept. And after I ask, what I'm going with you? Where is this place? You know? And I guess it's this. And I'm really happy with who I am. I guess I will change a lot in the future. I have changed during those years. And I guess it's part of the process. And how about you, Bruno?
This is an interesting question because I never stopped to think about that, about my personality. It's not something that I do. I don't know. But I think that I am a introvert person. It's something that I would like to change. I'm not happy with this about the second question. I'm not happy about this because I don't know. It's hard to be an introvert person, and I don't know. Maybe you go to some kind of party or barbecue. You need to interact with other people and people that you don't know. It's hard for me. But if it was an environment that I already know the people and know the place, it's more easy. I can talk a lot. I'm a person that talk a lot when I know the people that I'm talking with. But something that I would like to change. I don't know. I think that's it. It's the only thing that I can say at this moment. I, I don't stop to think too much about this.
Yeah, I
What
guess
about you, Andy?
we will do this together here.
Yeah, yeah.
Reflect more about our personalities. Oh, and
It's my turn. Well, my personality, I consider myself an uplift energy person. Truly, I'm really excited with everything. All the things that's new for me. It's kind of, oh my God, wow, I will do this or that. I really like to communicate a lot, to make new linkings, exchange ideas. I like a lot. I'm kind of stubborn, just like but I like to questioning people a lot. I like to question people, and I usually do it here on Talk and Talk. So, from that kind of thing, I've been creating my background in terms of idea, in terms of, data as well, and behavior. And I'm happy. It's funny to say that, but I think I'm happy. I'm happy, and that's it. I think I'm a very friendly, calm person, and tranquil person. That's it.
Yeah, you are really wise too. I guess because of this, you ask a lot. You are really interested and excited about things. So you know about a lot of random stuff,
Crazy things.
and crazy things too. When you said about asking people, I really do that too. And I remember a story too, actually. Once I was traveling with a friend, and I was talking to her and saying that I actually know a lot about people's life because I ask a lot. Just seems that I talk a lot, but actually I ask a lot of things, but I don't ask really restricted, I ask and put a contest to understand things. So just seems that I talk a lot. And it is true. But I am also learning more about the person. And she was talking about her family to me. And she said, "You are doing this just now." Yeah. And I say, "Yeah, I'm just doing, but it's so natural to me." And then we keep talking about this stuff, and she kept talking about her troubled families, and I learned more about her. And the second one, I was with my leader. If she watched this, she'll remember the situation. She was giving me feedback, and I say to her that it's not something bad. You ask a lot, and I normally compare those people to 5 years old child, because childs ask a lot to understand things. And she was just like this, she asked a lot, a lot, a lot. And then I'm just like this person. And another leader were together, and he remembered oh my gosh, how do we say this word? The Shrek, oh my gosh. I forget how to say dumb. It's not.
Dumb. Yeah.
Yes, dumb
Them?
to the animal
so.
too.
Yeah.
So he remember the Shrek dumb that asks all the time. Are we arriving? Are we arriving? Are we arriving? So I guess it's really good to ask your people. And do you guys remember one situation that you will have passed because your personality, that you think just I could pass through this just because who I am? I guess those two are one kind of situations that I have passed, that I don't remember so many people passing to this kind of situations. Have
I
you?
really don't remember.
I guess Bruno remember. He was thinking about. Do you remember Bruno?
No. I don't remember.
But I didn't understand what situation you were talking about.
For example, you say that you like to ask and learn about random stuff. Have you ever talked about a really strange situation just because of that? Like you.
Oh my God! Every time. Every time I'm kind of, I have surfing on a lot of different issues depending on the conversation. So I'm that guy that, when I go out on the street, I start to talk to, someone that I don't like, I don't know actually. And man, I start to surfing on the ideas. Oh, what do you do for a living? Okay. So the people start to talk a lot of random situation and information about them. And I just ask naturally, like, so sometimes I know crazy people that start to say crazy stuff, but for me it's kind of, oh wow. But it's normal.
Yeah,
that's interesting. Normal. That's really interesting because I'm really the opposite of you. It's hard for me to find a person anywhere. and start a conversation and develop this conversation about crazy topics and different topics. And I don't know, it's too hard for me, and something that I need to change. I don't know. It's
Yeah,
related
but
to my introvert way. I don't know.
yeah, but in the beginning, I wasn't that like this, you know. I was a kind of very timid and introverted person. But at that moment, I would like to change. So I started to practice more, you know, to start any kind of conversation with any kind of person. And nowadays, man, it's so funny because I can, you know, I have a very long conversation with a lot of people that I don't know. And I'm starting just to naturally asking, okay, you know, being, I think it's more about, it's not about what you know or what you want to know, but more about connection. If you really connect, you start to ask the people about family, about any things, you know, about we have a lot of issues and
Yeah,
talks to talk about.
yeah.
What do you think that is difficult, Bruno, to like kind of start talking to people?
I don't
What do
know.
you consider that is the
Uh,
point?
maybe know what to say to the people, how to keep the conversation improving, and I don't know. It's hard for me to think and what can I say to this person now? We talk a lot about one topic and finish this topic and which way we need to go now. So it's hard to me to think about that. So, for example, today I start to go to the psychologist and I started to talk. And when I finish to talk my problems and the things that I need to talk, uh, he gave me his feedback, and for me, we can stop the conversation in 10 minutes. But we have more 20 minutes, and we need to keep conversation and understand other problems. So, in my opinion, the psychologists talk more than I in the conversation. That is strange, but I don't know. It's this is me. It's hard for me.
Yeah, I guess me and my psychologist, we kind of fight to talk more. I should have more time, but sometimes I just wanted to finish early because I don't want to talk about my problems and face them too early on a Thursday, you know? But it was the time that I choose to face them to start the week. But sometimes I just don't have, mind to do that. I am thinking now about tomorrow because she said about one topic that we should discuss that I don't want to discuss this. Not now. But we are going to discuss. That is this trend, Uh, going about this and yeah, I guess I will mix this what you said with the second question. Uh, how has your personality changed over the years? And do you guys think that doing therapies, going to the therapist can help us to shape and get it better, our personality? Do you guys, if you do this, you try to like understand your personality and kind of shape them for what you want? Or you just accept what it is and trying to process this?
Yeah, I absolutely, I truly believe that psychologists and therapists can help the people to unblock this kind of thing. Because I was thinking about what Bruno said, when I was a kid, when I was a teenager, I used to describe myself as a timid, introvert person and so on. Once, I had a conversation and a guy told me that the most part of, some of the people that describe themselves as a timid person, introverted person, actually they are intimidated, not timid. And, you know, when the guy told me that, I kind of, oh my God, that's it. Because I'm not that timid. I'm not introverted. I really, you know, I really like to connect to people, to have a very good conversation. And I had to work on it when I was a kid, when I was young. So I've been working on it, you know, by myself. And only, you know, in the last year, I started to go to the psychologist. So, but you know, by practicing a lot, I started to know more about myself, my details, you know, how can I behave in a crowded, surrounded by people that I don't know. You like to stay, you know, go alone to the park, go alone to the pub and start a conversation out of the blue, like, you know, to stay and drink my beer and start a conversation just naturally. So in the beginning it was hard, but you know, with the time I improved a lot. So for me, I consider that was by practicing, you know, hands-on. However, I think that people, you know, I think every people, you know, everyone should have your psychologists and therapists to work on this kind of issue. Not only that restricted issue, like, you know, communication and being personality, but more things. But because sometimes this reflects something that is very deep, and the people needs to reflect on it. That's it.
Thanks, and you, Bruno, what do you think all about
Yeah.
this?
I agree. And it was interesting to listen. And Endel said that going to a pub or a kind of party alone and start a conversation to anyone's something that I can imagine. Yes, I agree that it's possible to change our personality. I was talking about this last week with my sister, and I find the message that she sent to me. Find that boy intelligent and funny. So she's talking about me. And when I was young, I'm just like this, intelligent and funny. I remember to be the joker in the parties to everyone and people that I don't know, especially her her friends. My sister is 10 years older than I, and when she was teenager and I was a kid, and I was surrounded no, it's rounded for her friends, and I always try to telling a lot of jokes to them, and I always laugh in the beginning of the joke. I cannot finish, and when that time passed, everything changed. I started to become more introvert and timid. I don't know if it's correct, timid, but it's something that I need to change. Is we need to work on this every day, step by step. I don't know how to do this, but maybe I need to have more contact with Andrew to have more some kind of tips.
Yeah, let's go to the party together.
Yeah.
Maybe some practice, hands-on, hands-on.
Yeah, learning
Please
a lot
call me
with you.
Endo.
Yeah, learning a lot to change the way that I am. I don't know. Let's try this.
That's really good, bro. I guess I'm between you two guys. I have went to some places alone, especially when I moved to Rio, that I came to live by my own. Uh, and I actually used to do sometimes this before, even when I was living with my parents. Uh, and I guess something that really helped me, it was start to dancing for her. Actually, I knew that going to those places, I would find some people that I know, so it was easier. But here it was really different, and I have tried to do sometimes, but sometimes it's really awkward, because you don't know how to get contact with the people, and depending on the place, people are different, just like, I guess I'm really easy to talk and talking to random stuff with people. Doesn't matter the age, the gender, what they like or not, because I like a lot of different stuffs. So, and I know different things. I don't know why. Some things I know. Uh, but I guess I have changed my personality over the years because it was easier to me before. Just like Bruno said, when I was a kid, it was easier. I guess all the uh, oh my gosh, experiences and the place that I was into made me to connect with other people more often. And nowadays, working, I have more restricted contacts. I have I have no worries or no problems to interact it with vendors and things like these in people that I met professionally. But I guess in a party or different places, uh, it's different now. And I guess this happens because of the time, the cycle. I guess we change really, and the purpose that we have on our lives sometimes, and especially now, I guess I prefer to be on my own and not more with so many people and just with my thoughts and discovering and exploring the places, and having those experiences just with me because I have my time. And sometimes when you have to share with another person, it's different and you cannot have these all experiences, And I guess it's sometimes things that we uh, in family, we just have to accept how they are and fit ourselves to them to everything be connected. But when you are looking for someone to share a life with, it's really different, You look for some person that has the same vibes that you or your friends. I have different and random friends that I know that I can count on them to different things, and I can choose, some friends to travel and some friends that I know that I cannot travel because the experience will be the worst as possible to me and to them because I'm really the person that want to explore, want to live the life in the city, to see different things, to go to different places and have experiences, to walk a lot, and to discover what I want to do when I arrive on the place. I have all the things that I can do on this place on my head, but I will decide there, just knowing and feeling what the place has to offer me, by walking. And I guess this is with our personality, this kind of change depending on what is offered to us and which people we are having contact with. I don't know if you guys have something more to add about this changing of personality.
Uh, just to add, in 2019, I tried a crazy thing. I traveled to Europe alone, and I did a mochilão for 5 countries. And I chose to stay just in hostels, uh, just to force me to have contact with other people. And it was different and a nice experience. I think that I grow a lot, but some kind of situations were more difficult. In Switzerland, for example, I I I stay in a hostel. I don't remember the name, but they use tents to put the people, and they had a big tent. That's the principal, where they had the reception and the bar and other things. And I remember to came to the stand, and it was a night, and it was too much cold, and I just take a beer and stay alone in some sofa, and a lot of people talking each other. So I don't know. There are some kind of places that I cannot. It's hard to interact to people. I don't know. And other situations I can do this easily. And I did this easily in the travel. I don't know. Maybe it's more hard for me to talk to a group of people, and more easily to talk just to one person. I don't know. Just to share my crazy experience here.
Yeah, this is really interesting because I told about, try to talk to the people and so on, a lot of people, and try to start the conversation. However, this is not because I think I didn't learn how to start a connection, but I learned. But the main point here is to enjoy yourself, like, stay alone. And not, for example, nowadays I can stay alone in a crowded, surrounded by people, but I just want to stay alone. So I stay alone comfortable. That's the point, Sometimes I don't want to talk, and I just stay, watching what the people have done and, they are doing. But it's more about this kind of confidence, like to stay alone if you don't know what. If you want to start a conversation, you can start. Sometimes the people don't want to start a conversation, and okay. Sometimes the people want to start a conversation and you don't want to talk.
Yeah.
Okay, as well. We have a lot of different situations occurring in this kind of environment. So this is more, like by trying a lot and you live in this situation, you can know more about you. But I think the point is about yourself, like, myself, to stay tranquil in this situation. Like, even if the people don't talk to me, I'm okay, just drinking and so on. I don't care about the other self or other people.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess confidence is
This could be a podcast.
yeah.
Talking
It's
talk
being recorded.
conversation.
Yeah.
This was the lesson number one.
Yeah. And guys, when we think about our personality, I guess people closer to us have really big responsibility for that. Who do you elected as the person that helped shape your personality? I guess to me, it was my parents. Both of them, my mother and my father. I am really similar to how my father was, even though I didn't like that because we discussed it a lot because of that. We were both stubborn, so it was really difficult to one deal with the other. But at the same time, I had the balance of my mother, to be responsible, to be organized, to think about the things that I will done, to plan the things. And I guess both of them really helped me. But at the same time, I had so much contact with different people because I used to participated on the groups of the church. I was part of an NGO. I did things on the school. I participated on academical Olympics. So a lot of these contacts made me this amount of personalities that I am now. But I guess the essence was from my father and my mother, And how about you guys? What do you feel? And actually, do you feel that you are kind of a part of what you was because of them? I feel that nowadays I'm really I am more apart, I am more myself than I was before, I guess it's part of the age. You wanna go on, Bruno?
I think that I have a balance too between my mother and my father. I also have some influence from my sister and my brother. I am the
Youngest
youngest
brother.
youngest brother of three, and I don't know. I think that I am exactly that I today I am the exact person that I was 10 years ago. Talking about personality, I think that I stopped to change at maybe 20 years old, because I remember to be exactly the same, to go to the places, and I have a band when I was young, maybe until 18 years old, and I remember I, I play guitar, and that we have the visions that the guitar player is the guy that always had girls around him, but I'm the opposite, and everybody in my band uh, had the girls around them, and I am the guy that just stay alone in the corner. So today's I'm exactly the same person, talking generality about persons and this kind of thing. But I think that I stopped to improve my personality or changing my personality uh, 10 years ago. I don't know. Maybe it's this.
And you, Wendell?
Yeah, I'm remembering here that my parents actually they were divorced when I was I think 11 or 11 or 12. I don't remember now. And I was for a long time I was raised by my by my grands. And now I'm thinking here that living with your grands, in my case, my family, my grand's home is the center of the family. And, I've seen my uncle, my aunt, my family every single day a lot. So nowadays I can consider that I'm kind of, very mixed personality because I grown, I grew seeing a lot of people in different situations around my family, from my family as well. So I'm not, I'm very different of my father and my mother. Totally different, totally different. My father is very introverted person, don't talk too much and very, they do not express the things like I do. And my mother, is the other kind of personality. She want to talk a lot and very, very different. I consider that I'm very different because I was raised by my grands. So I kind of a mixed of the whole situation or the whole personality that we have in our family. And living with my grandma, sometimes I think that I'm kind of, I have this kind of grand's mind, when I'm analyzing a situation, I always say, oh my God, I'm so old, think like this, considering the possibilities of the things. Sometimes the people trying to, talking to me to hear counsels or something like, like a counseling. And I know that because I'm old, because I was raised with my grades. So my mind, since I was a kid, is kind of raised in a grades or in an old way. And that's it. I think it's something that I cannot, control. Just happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
But you think we have a lot of people that are raised for the grants and they don't have this kind of wise way to see the steps. I guess it was another steps that helped you.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Normally we say that kids that are raised for the
Yeah,
grams.
I told
And
you
we
also
say
when,
this in a like ironic way, or you are raised for the grams, like
yeah,
a person that don't know how to deal with the life, you know.
yeah, I think the different, I told you when we met personally that, you know, in my family, we like a lot to having good discussions. So
Yeah.
when I'm with my family, you know, I'm always talking to them, you know, and to my grandma, you discussing, you know, just discussing very hard topics actually, you know, all the politics, you know, LGBT issues, you know, a lot of, you know, this kind of thing, races, my family with my grandma, my father, you know, all the people, my aunt, you know, my uncle. And I think this kind of thing made us as a family grew a lot, you know, we grow a lot by this. And now, but only nowadays I can see, oh my God, this is a very good, you know, habit, very good way to improve thoughts and so on. But it's something that I'm reflecting, I'm still reflecting about. I'm getting old and starting to reflect about the old things.
Yeah. You know, I really need to meet your family, and I guess I will love them,
Yeah, you
discuss a
totally
lot of
invited.
them.
Yeah, yeah. Let's go to Goiânia and
I
yeah,
will. I will. I have to find a place to visit. I have 2 vacations to take. One is really close, and another is really, you know,
really
will
close you
be
mean
really
São
soon.
Paulo?
No, on this vacation, I'm going to Salvador, and I'll go to a place that I really love, Chapada Diamantina. I
Ah,
will be there
awesome.
for a week.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh, I
awesome.
really need this to, you know, recharge my energy. And guys, besides our family, do you have people that you really feel that you can be yourself, you know? Yeah, with your friends, you can really be yourself. And do you think that one day you can be yourself with everyone, or it's not necessary to be ourselves with everyone? We can be like pieces of ourselves. How is this for you guys? Difficult question, yeah. I can start because I was thinking about this. So I have a kind of answer. I guess to me, with my friends, I can really be myself, you know. And sometimes I cannot. I can like take out the. Oh my gosh, I forgot the word. Rótulo in English. Of being a smart and wise guy, and just be like someone that talks a lot and talk a lot of shit and play a lot, you know, and talk about random stuffs, that dances, that say loud, that are really competitive. I guess one situation that I cannot handle in anywhere that I will be myself, it's in a competition, because I hate to lose. People say you have to learn to lose. No, win is the point. It's good to win. You know, I don't have to learn how to lose. I have to learn how to win more times, not lose. I, I just, you know, I have learned how to manage this. It's okay, but I guess with my friends, I can be really myself. With my when I was dating, I could really be myself. And I guess those people that I'm close to, with some people of my current job, I can also be myself. So I guess this is really good, but I guess it's not in all the places, you know, that I can be myself. Sometimes I guess it's not so necessary to, I guess here on TT too, I always felt free to be myself since the first time that I went to a meeting, and on the happy hours, oh my gosh, it was, you know, like I was talking to people that I knew for like all my life, and I could be myself. Go on, Bruno. You'll have time to think more now.
Yeah. In my case, it's simple. Like I always be myself in any situation. I think it's more hard to change the way that you express yourself in kind of situation. So I try to always be myself and express my way. Uh, Talk a lot of shit. Stay quiet in environments that I'm not feel comfortable, and we act different in different situations. But I think that uh, it is it not means that you are changing your personality or this kind of thing. I think that you are being just yourself because you are in a different situation. And for example, if you are if you're going to if I get a new job today, I don't know the people uh, that I will I forgot the word,
Work with,
lidar,
yeah,
deal
deal with. Yeah.
deal with every day. So in the beginning, I will be different with them. So I'll be more uh, formal and talk not talk too much, this kind of things. When the time pass, I will be myself and show more. I don't know. Maybe we hide what we are uh, truly, but we are in this situation. We are being ourselves. So I don't know if I explain correctly, if you understand, but I think that's it.
Yeah, I got your point.
Yeah, I got your point, and I agree. Well, I think depending on the situation, always my first approach is to stay in silence. Like, the people, if the people don't know me, they think, oh my God, that guy's so serious and so on. They always think like this. And sometimes I'm like this. But depending on the situation, start to open more and more and more. And if the environment invited me to be more open, I start to open more. But I always like to say what I like, and I always trying to be polite in any situation and so on. And yeah, I'm very, I don't know if it's right, but I'm very myself. But sometimes I don't say it. Just like I don't care about I need to be myself in the whole situation. Oh my God, my presence is so important because I need to show. No, I'm more calm, and if the environment invited me, I can speak more and so on. Here on Talk and Talk, I've been, very open to have this conversation because I know that this kind of conversation can grow or extend in your thoughts. I think that's very important to instigate the people to think more and to using more vocabulary, to thought, out of the box, and that's it. But here, it's an environment where I learned a lot from here, so that's it.
Thanks, guys. And I was reading the other questions, and I remember something as we talk about therapy before, that nowadays we are seeing on TikTok, Instagram, and all over the places on internet, people talk about TDAH. I don't know if it's the same on English. Maybe the order is different. Maybe it's ATDH. Yeah, it's not. But you guys understand what is. I will ADHD. Oh my gosh, it's so different. ADHD. And this really can oh yeah. this to me is something just like the sign, you know, when people say about the symptoms, everyone can be, because it's so much random stuff, like so many, how could I describe, so many, oh my gosh, the word I just forgot. But so it's like standard, you know, you can identify yourself with anything of this, like on science. Oh, I'm just I like to eat a lot. A lot of people like to eat a lot. Some will identify with that. I am undersized person. A lot of people are undersized. And about this, oh, I forgot the stuff. I beat myself on the things. It's some stuff that I guess sometimes we are just forgetting in trying to put words to everything, and we are reading multiples on stuff. Do you guys feel that about science and ADHD? Oh my gosh, it's so difficult to say. You know, like people are trying to put things on the boxes that is not necessary. How do you see this?
Yeah. Well, I think we have a diagnostic of it, the right diagnostic. But the people, you know, we are living the time of the internet. So the people start to research. Oh my God, I'm like this, you know, they want to be in the group of the, you know, the problem and so on. But I was watching a video that the guy described this kind of thing. Like he showed that the most part of the people, they don't have this kind of, you know, problem. But the people do not sleep well, do not eat well, stay all the time in front of computer, you know, so we start to naturally damage the brain. So we start to forget the thing, oh my God, I have a problem. It's not because of the problem, but because, you know, the habit, because of, you know, the behavior.
They create their own problem by not
because
organizing
they
their
want to
life.
justify, you know, they want to justify, because I'm lazy, oh, I have a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a natural behavior to naming everything that we have. So maybe if I have a stomach ache, I do a research on Google and I find that I have a cancer, or I don't know, a lot of crazy things, and we need to have a name to what we're feeling, to the things that we're doing wrong. And I don't know, I think that there's a lot of persons that have TDAH, but it's not everyone. It's not everyone. Maybe it's related to a disease that is. My brother discovered last month that he's. I forgot also the Portuguese word.
Dyslexia?
No. Something common. I really forgot. But he's 38 years old, and I forgot, he's 37 or 38. I forgot to. And he
You
discovered that
have TDAH.
yeah.
You're forgetting.
Yeah. Maybe it's because it's already 10 p.m. and my brain is not working well.
Yeah,
let's put a name for this. It's not TDA. It's maybe it's I don't know.
Just started.
Yes.
Yeah. You know, I see those things as a way to take the responsibility for what we do. I guess people in general do this a lot. And it's normal. We don't want to feel bad. We don't want to blame ourselves. It's easier to put the blame on others, to put the blame in something outside instead of fix this or understand why is this happening, in just taking control of the things and solve them. I don't know if you guys see these too. This is something that really revolts me, that people don't take their responsibility and say, I did this, is my responsibility. I did this shit, so okay, I just did. I will fix, I will do something, or I don't regret. I don't know if you guys see this happening, this movement too nowadays. Actually, I guess always happens. Do you guys have a different opinion about this? Or would you like to add something? We just have
No,
2 more minutes, guys.
No,
Yeah,
I
totally
agree.
with you.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Actually, we are running out of time. So I just would like to thank you for the conversation, which was really good. I hope to see you guys next week, and I hope that will be not so hot as today. Oh my gosh, I'm living in Rio de Janeiro, and when is your meeting nowadays? To Bruno goes.
Tomorrow, 9 a.m.
So
But
Bruno, you
about
are
business.
invited. It's
About business.
Yeah, I try to
I don't
participate.
know.
I'm trying
I
to participate
really
at
wish
6. I try to start to participate tomorrow, every day at 6 a.m.
With Philip,
But if I
okay.
can do two immersions a day, it will be better.
That's
Yeah.
really good. I really wish I could go, but I'm working this time. Now you can do earlier, and I'm waking earlier, so I can go on your meetings.
Yeah, maybe I will change the time, but I'm still thinking on it. Like, I will
Okay.
change.
While you don't change, people on YouTube, please
On
go
YouTube.
tomorrow.
YouTube, come to this conversation.
Yeah, it will be amazing as always. So guys,